To make a true Uzbek plov, the kind they make in its homeland, you need the freshest, finest ingredients. Grandfather Iskandar laid them out with care for his grandson, Alisher. To cook with heart, you begin with the best, he said. On the table sat a kilogram of tender lamb, a matching kilogram of special devzira rice, mountains of sweet carrots and onions, fragrant garlic, and the jewels of the dish, cumin and barberries. The cooking began not with food, but with fire. The fire is the heart of the plov, Alisher, Iskandar explained. It must be alive and strong to give the kazan the right heat. Together, they lit the wood beneath the great black pot, which sat on a sturdy tripod. The logs crackled merrily, and the flames greedily hugged the dark belly of the kazan. When the oil in the kazan shimmered and a light smoke began to rise, it was time for the meat. Iskandar carefully lowered the pieces of lamb into the sizzling oil. A loud hiss erupted, and an incredible aroma filled the air. "We are sealing in the flavor," he told Alisher, turning the meat until it was a beautiful golden brown on all sides. Next, Iskandar nodded to Alisher, who proudly added the sliced onions to the pot. They watched them turn soft and golden, giving their sweetness to the oil. Then came the carrots, which would give the plov its famous color and flavor. The steam rising from the kazan became thick and fragrant. "Now for the magic," Iskandar whispered. He poured cumin seeds into Alisher's small hands. "Rub them together, like this, to wake them up." They sprinkled the awakened cumin, the sweet and sour barberries, and salt into the pot. Iskandar then poured in boiling water, and the bubbling zervak, the foundation of the plov's taste, was born. Once the zervak was ready, it was the rice's turn. Alisher helped spread the carefully washed grains in an even layer over the meat and carrots. Then Iskandar took 2 whole heads of garlic and gently pressed them into the center of the rice. "They will share their spirit with the plov as it rests," he said. Very carefully, so as not to disturb the layers, Iskandar poured more boiling water over the back of a slotted spoon until it covered the rice by a finger's width. He brought the fire to a roar until the water was absorbed, then lowered it to a whisper, covered the kazan tightly with a lid, and let the plov steam for 20 long minutes. It was the most exciting moment. Iskandar lifted the lid, and they were enveloped in a magical cloud of steam. It carried the scent of roasted meat, sweet carrots, fragrant spices, and garlic. "Ah," Iskandar breathed in deeply. "That is the smell of home." With a large spoon, Iskandar gently mixed everything together from the bottom up. The golden rice, tender lamb, and bright orange carrots tumbled together in a beautiful cascade. He piled the plov high onto a large, round platter, a liagan, creating a mountain of deliciousness. He placed the liagan in the center of the table. The family gathered, their faces bright with happiness. Sharing the plov was the best part of the day, a taste of tradition and love, cooked over a living fire, right from the heart.